we all know that watching television is the best way to survive quarantine, and I know that I am the best at watching television. I feel like I've completed Netflix, if that was an option. I've absolutely completed it. So I wanted to bring you some stuff that you could watch at home on Netflix during isolation. We all need, and I'm going to cover Netflix, Now TV, Prime, like, I don't know how many packages you have, but now's the time to splash out if you don't have them all, because, you know, what else are you spending your money on? Nothing. Are you making any money? No, but it's the end of the world, so why not? Now, I wanted to go through a list of things that you should be watching, but I take an awfully long time to do these things, and I can't ramble on for about 20 minutes about different films and TV shows. So, I'm setting myself a 5-minute timer, and then at the end of that 5 minutes, what you've got is what you've got. So, let's dig into it and go. First up, the first movie is on Netflix now, and that's the remake, but the first one, not the second one, because the second one was a waste of time, but the first one, so excellent. Don't waste your time with the second one. Then we've got Orphan, excellent film if you haven't seen it. I am going through a lot of a horror genre, but I can cover a lot of different bases, mainly just horror though. Orphan, brilliant film if you haven't seen it. Gerald's Game, excellent film to watch. Purge, I think they might have multiples of The Purge. I think they might have, I know they've got like The Purge, First Purge. They're all worth watching, they're all good. The Basement, which is a less mainstream one, really good. 13 Sins I watched yesterday. I don't want to ruin anything, but I would say turn the film off like 3 minutes before it actually finishes, and then it's an amazing film. Not so much in the horror genre, but Captain Fantastic. It is just like a real indie kind of feel film, but it's got like it's just really funny, it's got comedy, it's got everything you could want. Definitely watch Captain Fantastic. I hope you got a pen and paper, just jotting all these down. Next I've got some TV series that you can watch. So Hannibal, the actual TV series of it, so worth watching, and it's got like a good few, I think it's like 3 seasons, so it's got enough to keep you going for a little while, and definitely a binge-watchy worthy one. Scream, the first season was definitely the best one. Do not watch the special episode, which is like the very last episode at the end of the second one. That is a waste of your time. In the current situation that we're in, another excellent thing to watch, Doomsday Preppers. Now this is just pure comedy gold, and you think that these people are mad, but now you're realising these people might have the right idea, and that's just an excellent one to watch. Love is Blind I thought was really interesting. I did feel like it was a good human observation, how people are, like, it was good, and it was one of those ones you can watch episode after episode, and the people are just flipping mental, so that's always a win. Confession Tapes, incredible series. I had always believed that if someone confessed to a crime, they definitely did it, and that just flips that kind of theory on its head for me, watching Confession Tapes. Jailbirds, absolutely love it. I'm a massive fan of a jail programme. And then I was going to go on to say something about Louis Theroux, but I had written below anything with Louis Theroux. I mean, literally anything. And there's so many. You've got the more serious, you've got like City Addicted to Meth and all of this, and then if you want a real laugh, go back to some of his older ones, and the Swingers episode of Louis Theroux. Even if you've seen it before, go and watch it again, because it's incredible. Nailed It. Nailed It is an amazing baking show, making cakes and stuff, but like just really terribly. And also I think that Nailed It could have another aspect of fun here. Although going to the supermarket's not easy now, how much fun is it to try the Nailed It things at home yourself while you've got the time? And I'd love to see some people do some of those, so definitely Nailed It. I also put Between Two Ferns, which is Zach Galifianakis, and it's just, if you've seen like the TV show that he does Between Two Ferns, that's hilarious. And the movie is, you have to love Zach Galifianakis to love it, but if you do, then you will. Lunatics, which is Chris Lilly, it's a new like faux documentary I wrote, but I don't, fake, not like, it's a mockumentary basically. And Lunatics is so great. Yana, my favourite character, closely followed by Becky, but That's one to watch and rewatch if you've watched it already. Then you've got Dark Tourist, which is following a journalist called David, and he goes to vacation in places that are associated with like death and destruction. When he goes on the Jeffrey Dahmer tour, is my personal highlight. But he's a bit of a dick. Like, he just antagonises people. Impractical Jokers. If you haven't seen Impractical Jokers at this point in your life, then you've really missed something there. Only one season on Netflix, but it's one great season, and that's really funny. Quiet Place is now on Netflix. Second one's been postponed, coming out now, isn't it? So yeah, you can watch the first one. It was a good film, it's worth a watch. Russian Doll, which I think everyone kind of jumped on the bandwagon of, so I'd be surprised if people haven't seen it. But if you haven't, 100%. It's Nikki from Orange is the New Black, and it's like a No, we're over 5 minutes. I'm giving myself 1 more minute, because I'm so... How do you make it stop? Oh, okay. I've started it again. No, okay, cancel. Okay, 1 more minute for me, okay? Russian Doll, Nikki, Orange is the New Black. It's like a dark Groundhog Day, but really funny. Step Brothers, classic comedy. Misery, Kathy Bates at her absolute finest. Queen of the South is like a drug one. It's kind of similar to the one that was the weed one that was really good. Weeds. It's like that, but like a bit more intense because it's proper drugs. Santa Clarita Diet, Drew Barrymore, super cheesy, but Drew Barrymore is just Drew Barrymore, and who doesn't want to watch Drew Barrymore? And then Jaws, because everyone can watch Jaws all the time. Also, if you've got Now TV, Toy Story 4 has come onto Now TV, so that's obviously the most worth watching thing ever. And then the one thing that we can't forget about, the thing that everyone has been talking about and watching, my personal favourite, Tiger King. And I'm just upset I watched it so quickly, because it was gold, it was heaven. And if you haven't watched Tiger King, then you're in for a treat. But that's my viewings for now. I will come back on with some more. Also, oh God, I have to do a special mention to this as well. Rock of Love. Now, did anyone watch Bret Michaels? It was, who was in the band Poison. And it's him looking for love. It was a show that was on a long time ago. It's back in the era, and there's loads of these you can find now. Simple Life they've got on Hey You. They've got Millionaire Matchmaker. And on Prime you can watch Rock of Love, and it's fantastic, because you would not even, the levels of like sexism from like then to today, like if people watch it now they would go like nuts. If that show was out now it wouldn't even be allowed to be out now, but it's classic gold. So enjoy your isolation, people. Keep strong, keep not healthy, eat whatever you want. We're stuck indoors, do whatever you want, do whatever you want to do. You want to sleep all day, alright? You want to paint your face, wear a crown, do it. Do what makes you feel good. Eat a whole bowl of cereal, eat a whole box of cereal. The times of judgment, they're gone. They are gone.